Good morning, Scotlandville. Today you're watching SLV Hornets TV. My name is Brandon.
My name is Emmeline.
Today we're interviewing Brandon Bolden.
Brandon Bolden is a two-time Super Bowl champ, and he's also a Scotlandville alumni.
When you came down here?
I got down here in May of this year.
This year, so you've been down here for a couple months now.
Yeah,
How's it been being down here?
it's been fun. I've never been in Baton Rouge this time of year since I graduated from here.
So if you had one place you could say is like your favorite spot out here, what would it be?
Oh, home always be my favorite spot.
Oh.
I like staying inside.
So have you gone like anywhere, any new food places or any activities like that?
I tried Supper Club. That was new for me. That wasn't here when I was here. Really ain't been doing much, you know.
Yeah.
I got 4 kids, so I'll be running around with them.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
I'm sure the weather's different too, and
Oh,
Yeah.
the weather is different. First off, Louisiana is different from anywhere. I've been in Massachusetts, I've been in Florida, I've been in Nevada. All cool places. All of them come close to it, but it's nothing like Louisiana.
If you had to give somebody like advice from this school or any other school about pursuing like a pro career in football, what would you say is the biggest thing?
Biggest thing is, like for me, I found something I liked. Like I like playing football. And one major thing I had was coaches and teammates that always wanted us to be better, wanted me to be better, and I kind of pushed them. And the biggest thing is like the friendships and relationships you make in high school, that stuff can carry you. Like those people can push you. I still got friends from when I graduated. We still talk to this day. And like, yeah, they got regular jobs, but they're the best at their regular job. You know what I'm saying? So that find you somebody who can push you, find you somebody who you can always look up to, find you somebody that's gonna always have your best interest in mind as well. Cause like I said, it'd be some days, like I played for 12 years. It'd be some days where it's like, bro, I'm tired. But I had them friends that was like, nah, B, you gotta get up and we gotta go to work today. And so you just gotta find somebody to push you. Like it makes it easy for you, it makes it easy for them. Cause y'all push each other, like it makes do wonders.
yeah, I agree because I'm an athlete too. So, always having coaches and friends there to push me. It's always just having a good support system.
Right.
Yeah. So while you were here at Scotlandville, what was your best memory?
Best memory. Best memory on the football field, just at school.
Either.
On the football field, best memory was right after Hurricane Katrina. We played Glen Oaks out there, and it was pretty much a monsoon. Like the field was flooded. It was nasty, nasty. But it was probably the most fun game I had. I think I went for 100 some yards, 4 touchdowns. Another running back went for 100 yards, 2 touchdowns. Defensively, we beat them bad. We put like 50 on them that game. So that was like by far one of the funnest games I played in. Best memory was every Friday we had a dance in the gym. So it was like you go through the whole week and then we practice all week. We get to go play a game, we win, and hop in the shower. We come straight here to the gym. And it's a whole party. So that was probably like,
I had like a whole after party.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
We need to start back doing that.
It's changed a lot.
Yeah, I see it's changed a lot.
Some changes you've noticed since you've been here?
Y'all really, they even redid the school. I don't recognize it. Like even just parking out in the front, this wasn't like this when I was here. But just kind of going around seeing all the new technology stuff y'all had and all this stuff. This is like, I feel like an old person walking in. Like none of this was here, but it's nice. Like they did real good doing this.
You said, I read like you won 2 Super Bowl rings with the Patriots, right? So how it felt getting your first one?
The first one was cool. We was playing Seattle on a Malcolm Butler interception. So it was one of those games where we all knew like we about to lose. And then Malcolm Butler picked the ball off at the 1 yard line. And like that was by far probably one of the most exciting things. And then the second one, we was down 28-3, so we was in the same spot. I was like, we about to lose. And the cool thing about that Super Bowl, like she said, coaches that motivate you and stuff. We were down 28-3. We go into the locker room. Everybody was kind of like down, like, oh man, we losing. Bill Belichick walked in, looked at the team, and walked off. He ain't say nothing to nobody. And Tom Brady and a few other vets had kind of got up, said their piece, and we went out there and we won the Super Bowl. So, that was exciting too. But the first one is always the best one.
I had like 2 comeback stories out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So there wasn't a difference between your first and second one? Like, did they feel the same, or the first one was like, we really just won?
The first one was like, oh, we did it. But the second one kind of showed the world and showed everybody on the team that, like, you play into that last whistle. Like, it's never over at all. Because a lot of people and a lot of teams probably would have just laid down or, tried to put up a good fight. But like I said, we pushed each other, we talked to each other, we kept each other in the game, and then we came out on top at the end.
Yeah, and they were probably in a position too where they were thinking they're finna win it, and then y'all come out strong and win.
That's kind of what it felt like too. Being on the opposite side of it, it was just like they thought we was just gonna come out there and lay down, but no, came out there and we fought.
So in 2018, it said you were diagnosed with cancer, right? Yeah. What was going through your mind during that time?
That was actually kind of a weird time. We had just lost the Super Bowl to the Eagles. And I was actually back down here. I had took a biopsy before we played in the Super Bowl. So we lost, packed up the house and everything, moved back down here. And I was standing in the driveway just enjoying the weather. And I got a phone call and I was like, yeah, we just ran some more tests and you got cancer. Mm-hmm. And so as an athlete, first thing go to my head is, how that happened. And now with this information, now I got to tell my wife and I got to explain it to my kids and I got to call my mom, and all that stuff. So that was like, got to kick a horse while he was down, you know what I'm saying? But it was cool. I had great doctors. I was still signed with the Patriots at the time. So boom, I got to call Bill Belichick and had this conversation with him. And he was like, we're going to stand behind you. You're going to get it taken care of and we'll be here whenever you want to come back. So I got diagnosed in March, had surgery in June. I was back on the field playing in August.
Yeah. How did it feel to be back on the field?
It was kind of surreal. Like, so I had how do you pronounce this? Mucoepidermoid carcinoma. So it was cancer in my spit gland. Mm-hmm. So I had surgery to take it out, but it had gotten to the bone. So if you see right here, they had to cut here and they cut it out. So I've been cancer free ever since. But I had no function on the right side of my face. So like my eye was stuck open. I couldn't smile. Still can't smile fully, but it is what it is. But that was kind of the hardest part because, your teammates want to look in your face and everything like that. And I'm over there like stuck like this. So that was kind of the hardest part, but like great teammates. Nobody ever made fun of me, even though I made fun of myself all the time. But, make sure you're straight. Just coming back and just getting hit because I had no feeling over here. I couldn't feel anything. So it was just getting back out there, being with the people who supported me all the way through. That was probably the best part about it.
Yeah, having the support. So how do you feel like coming to Scotlandville for high school, prepared you for the NFL and college level?
Coming here, looking back at it, and I could have went to any high school because I was part of the magnet program and all that. But coming here by far was the best thing because of the coaches and teammates that I did have. Like coming here, then leaving here, going to Ole Miss, it was the same type of coaches, like intensity-wise, and then going from that to NFL, and I got sitting in meetings with Bill Belichick, which is probably the most scariest thing you ever do. But that being here prepared me for that long career I had, and like I'm forever grateful, and I love Scotlandville.
Yeah. As we discussed, as you said, like before the interview, you had said you have 4 kids, right? How is it balancing your career and your life as a father?
I don't know. That's a good question. I go to work and I go home. So I go to work But when I'm off work, I'm done with work because I got to be a dad now. So cook, clean, pick up from school, homework, bedtime, and then as soon as they get back in the bed, then I'm back to being a football player because I don't have to be a dad until the next day. So you just gotta learn how to cut it on, cut it off, which took time, but I finally picked it up like year 7. I kind of got what I was supposed to do and how I wanted to do things.
So, you can say like you have 2. I just want to know like the amount like boys, girls, or
I got 1 son and 3 daughters. Yeah,
which one was who's the oldest?
my son, he's 13. He's 13, wears a size 13, he 5'10". Right.
Is he playing football?
Yeah, he playing football. He actually he tore his ACL in the scrimmage, so he just had surgery and stuff like that. But he's doing good, doing physical therapy and stuff. So
While he's young.
yeah, and that was the biggest thing. You know, he did it while he was young, so hopefully he don't have to do it again, and he remembers how he did it, so he won't have to go through it again. Yeah, so it's all a learning thing.
So have you been through any injuries through your career?
Oh,
That was
that's
like
fun.
you thought you were done and then
Oh no, none that I thought I was done. To be honest with you, all right, you ready for this? In high school, I tore my MCL. I think I missed 2 games and finished that season and went to college. Next bad injury I had, I fractured my ankle. I only missed 1 week. I've broke 8 fingers already, separated this shoulder, fractured this collarbone. I got a fractured rib right now as we speak. Had 3 knee scopes and a torn PCL in this knee. And I tore my hamstring, I don't even know how many times, and still keep going. Yeah, so.
It ain't take that long for you to get back into any of them games.
ready to get back on the field.
I heal pretty fast. I try to take care of myself best I can. I learned a few things along the way. So, like getting injuries and stuff like that, nah, they don't last that long with me.
Yeah.
I asked you this before, but I want you to say it again while we're in front of the big camera. How bad you think your team back in Scotlandville old days?
Old days. Thanks. Old days. No, but the teams we had, if y'all think I'm big, the teams we had when I was here, we had a lot of kids bigger than me. So I don't really think, I'm trying to, I ain't trying to talk down on nobody, but
yeah.
a rough score by 75-6.
Do you feel like the other schools like Glen Oaks and all those, you feel like they were better whenever you were playing?
No, they're actually a lot better.
I think they're better now.
They're better now than when they was when I was playing. A lot better. Because we used to go at it with everybody. We either be a shootout or somebody getting blown out. But now it's like, because I still watch, I still watch Sportsline and all that stuff. I catch all that stuff wherever I'm at. And to see some of the scores, it's just like, man, they was not like that when I was in high school.
Tough as it was back then.
Oh, nah, big difference now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, how it is on your new team right now?
I'm not with nobody right now. I'm a free agent.
Oh, you're a free agent?
Yeah, I'm a free agent right now. I was with the Raiders last season, and it was the first time I was the oldest person on the team, and that's cool and all, but I'm enjoying being a free agent right now. Waiting on the call.
Yeah.
As soon as I get that call, I'll be right back on the field.
So since you're a free agent, before not the Patriots, any other team but the Patriots, what was your favorite team to be a part of?
I was only on 2 other teams. I was with the Patriots for 9 years. I only did 1 in Miami.
Which one? Just like as a team aspect.
Oh, for a team aspect, the Patriots, 100%. 100%. 100%. From top to bottom. Like, my rookie year, like, if you watched any of the stuff where they talk about, like, how rookies get treated and stuff like that, you kind of like, that'll scare you. My rookie year, I'm sitting in my locker, and how they do rookies in New England, you don't have an actual locker. Like, the locker room is all around, but all the rookies are smack dab in the middle with a little metal locker. So I'm sitting in my locker one day trying to go over my plays, and Tom Brady walked in and introduced himself. And I'll never forget, looking at him like, man, I know who you are. Nice to meet you and everything. So it's like you got people like that in the locker room, and he wasn't even like what y'all know Tom Brady is now. He wasn't at that point yet. Like he was on his way there.
Yeah.
So and they had just lost the Super Bowl to the Giants when I got there. So I remember they were real pissed off because we came, and when you lose the Super Bowl, you get your AFC Championship ring. You know, nobody wanted it. So like they walked in the locker room, people taking the ring out, throwing it across the locker room, throwing the box away, just like this not what we came to work for. And so you kind of see how serious football was for everybody else. So as a rookie, as you sitting there looking, it's like, all right, like you're supposed to take this serious. And then I had vets from that point on that just come teach you how to be a pro. This is what you're supposed to do. This is how you're supposed to eat. This is when you need to take your butt to bed. This is what you got to do this. And they taught, I learned so much just sitting them, listening to them talk. I learned so much just being around them. And I would say I credit them for me playing as long as I did.
Back in Scotlandville, when you were Mr. Scotlandville, would you say you ran the school?
No, I wouldn't say I ran the school. I just played every sport there was.
Yeah.
So you played every sport.
Pretty much. I played basketball, played football, ran track, and I played baseball.
Position in basketball.
I was a forward, small forward at that.
I see.
Yeah, I can't dribble and I can't shoot, but I can play defense and I can jump. So pretty much that's it.
Were you doing it to stay in shape for football, or you just like playing all the sports?
I just like playing all the sports, and then like I said, I had friends who played other sports too. So then it was like, just like, hey, B, you should come out for the basketball team. It's like, bro, I don't play basketball. It's like, man, just come out for a little bit, and then we end up being okay. And it was the same thing for track, but once I started running track, like my sophomore year, I realized like, all right, I'm kind of fast.
Yeah.
But there's also a lot of people faster than me, but also smaller than me. And so doing that, it became just track and football towards the end because baseball coach didn't like that I would miss baseball practice to go to track practice because we had a track meet the next day.
Yeah, I feel like that's the biggest thing as an athlete playing multiple sports, the time. Yeah.
And that was the hardest part to where I just had to let baseball go because I had already committed to Ole Miss like in January of 2008. And so it was just like, I don't even want to go out there and risk hurting myself playing baseball. So I'm going to just go ahead and keep running track, try to stay in shape and try to go into it in the best shape I can.
You said Scotlandville football have a big difference from when you was at this school, right? So how would you say about the other sports like basketball and track and baseball?
I haven't seen the baseball team yet. Hopefully I get to check them out. I'm still around. Basketball the same way. I keep up with football just because, in the league, it's everybody from everywhere. So it's guys from New Orleans. There's a few people from that went to Baker and stuff like that. So we end up catching each other in the locker room, or somebody hit you on IG like, hey, we got y'all boys on Friday. What y'all want to do? And so I keep up with y'all a lot. Like been keeping up with everybody back since I left actually. And I'm proud of everybody that came behind me and everybody still to come. And like anybody need anything, I'm always there.
Okay, so what made you excited to come to school?
To see everybody, another opportunity to try to learn something too. Because I'm not the smartest person. I never claim that, but I like to learn, And we had great teachers. Oh yeah, I love coming to school. We had great teachers actually. We had great teachers and great football coaches. And it was just a blessing to have those people to come around, like I said, just push you and want you to be better.
What would you say your favorite class was?
Favorite class?
PE? No, I'm just playing. My favorite class would have had to been Coach Machin, Algebra 2 and stuff like that. That was probably the best class. That's probably where I learned the most because we talked more than just math. He was also like the football coach and basketball coach. So just going to his class.
Talk to him more about things going on.
Yeah. And so I learned way more than I probably should have been 16, 17 years old. So yeah, he by far was probably my favorite teacher, by far my favorite class.
Well, I think that's all, but you have anything else you want to say to Scotlandville?
Anything I want to say to Scotlandville? Um, as an alumni, I'm very proud. Um, I keep up with everybody. Y'all keep doing y'all thing. Um, look, I'll tell you everybody right now, stay in school, do good in school, and go to college for free. Like, there's so many scholarships and grants for y'all. Keep doing what y'all doing and just be the best at what you are. Just be the best. That's it.